Hey, welcome to the Restaurant Coach Podcast. It is the cure for the common restaurant. I am joined. It's been a while. I'm joined by my good friend, fellow consultant, Coach Bruce Irving from Smart Pizza Marketing. Bruce, my God, it's so good to see you. I have not seen you forever, my friend.
It's been too long, Donald. Thank you so
It
much for
has
having
been
me on the
way too long.
podcast again, but I'm glad to kind of connect. I know we've been emailing and messaging and texting
Yeah.
each other back and forth, but haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I know. I've been traveling a little bit. You've been traveling a little bit. You've been, and we just were talking about the kind of exhaustive conference schedule that we used to both do, and how I don't know about you, but I'm trying to get out of doing some of the conference game. I'm committed this year to speaking at the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Show in November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in Orlando. And after that, I'm not doing any more for this year. I'm not doing any more.
I agree. Like I have one to do. I'm going to do yours in which we're going to talk about in a couple minutes. I have one in Orlando that I committed to, and then I quit conferences. I'm quitting.
Then you're out. You quit. You're retiring.
I'm resigning. I'm retiring from conferences.
Retiring. Yeah. Now, hey, dude, you're not doing a Brady, are you? It's like I'm out and I'm back in. I'm out. I'm back in.
That's a good question. You know what? I don't want to say I'm going to retire forever, but yeah, I think 2020 changed a lot of things. Like
changed everything. Changed the whole game.
People weren't as receptive to online events or Zoom calls before 2020, and they're just used to them now. So you have a podcast, which we're on now. I have a podcast. I have a couple, actually.
You have a couple podcasts.
So to talk to people that you want to talk to, you don't need to go anywhere. So I'm going to hold my events to ones that I'm not going to say I'm retiring from all events, but I'm just going to do the ones that I really want to do, not that people ask me to do.
That's the way to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple I love to do. I mean, I love doing Hospitality Innovation Planet in Madrid every year.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely would do that one again. It's probably the only one I really
you drew a blank.
Hold on. It's like one I really love. Yeah, that's the one.
I used to say, you know what? I think when everybody starts out with a podcast or
you're all over the place.
A consulting company, you always like everybody wants to be a speaker. Right.
Yeah.
And I think that was me. And then I did a couple times and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do that. So I think doing any business is kind of trying to figure out what you're good at, what you enjoy doing, and then trying to double down on what you enjoy doing. And I just realized that speaking at events isn't something that I need or like to do.
Especially nowadays with social media and online platforms like YouTube. I mean, there's so much other ways to get your message out to people that, I mean, the podcasts and YouTubes for me have been huge.
Yeah.
I would say the majority of people who actually schedule like a one-on-one, conference call with me as a strategy session, I would say 99% of people, I ask them, how'd you hear about me? Through your podcast.
Yeah. Right. It's the same thing. Yeah. For me, it's like Instagram a little bit. From the videos that we do on Instagram, definitely the podcast. And even this event that I'm doing in October, I'm not speaking. I am kind of speaking, but I'm doing it in a different way. I'm just going to have like a booth where we do this. And I'm going to sit there and have guests on and do interviews. I'm not speaking like on stage and making a presentation. So it's a little bit different.
I saw Eric do that. Eric Cacciatore. He was at the Texas show, and he had like a booth set up, and he was interviewing restaurant owners there and stuff like that. And they were
yeah, I like doing that. Like I've done that at a couple of shows before, and I like doing that. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. But speaking of coming up soon, October 24th, 25th, 26th, here in Scottsdale, Arizona, I have my annual Restaurant Success Summit. It is an amazing thing. It's 3 days. I've got myself and 7 other speakers. Bruce will be speaking at the event. And it's not just a conference. A lot of people think, wow, it's a great conference. Oh, I go to conferences all the time. This is not only a conference. This is I call it Conference Plus. Because a lot of times you go to these conferences, and Bruce and I were talking about this just before the call, is that you go to these things, you get all hyped up, and then you come home and then, you lose motivation. Yeah.
Right.
But so this thing is different. So it's a 3-day success summit. 18 workshops. I'm also going to give you a 90-day membership into my mastermind group called Restaurant Masterminds. And in the mastermind group, I mean, I know Bruce has been on my mastermind group before and popped in. I popped in on his mastermind group before. We're all about helping you break free from, to get the restaurant and the life that you really desire. And we'll do anything we have to.
Yeah, I think it's important to be, like you said, it's good to go to these conferences if you're the type of person who needs to be around other people in order to get motivated. But like you said, sometimes when you leave, that motivation goes away quick. So you do have to kind of hold yourself accountable, and it's good to see what other people are doing, right? Like it's cool to listen to a lecture and listen to what they say and them teaching you something and be like, all right, I want to do YouTube shorts, and they show you how to do it on stage, right? But then you go home and you're like, all right, what the heck do I do now? Who's doing it? Like,
it's good to have some accountability.
Yeah, for sure. And just to like throw ideas off of people.
Yeah, and I like the small. So I keep this Restaurant Success Summit really kind of intimate. I cap it at 50 people, and the reason I keep it small is that, I mean, if you want to wander around, because the speakers stay at the place I do the event at. So if you want to wander around and talk to them, I mean, they're there to talk to. I mean, how many times have you been to like these huge events? Speaker gets up on stage, does his session, and then that's it. Good night. It's almost like I'm out, and then they leave, and then you never see them again. And you might have had a question for them.
Yeah, I would rather be like, you know what? Forget speaking on stage. Just answer questions.
Just answer questions. Yeah, it's awesome, man. I love it. And so I always schedule in a little bit of Q&A at the Restaurant Success Summit so people can ask questions specific to them and their business and stuff like that. So what's going on out there? I mean, social media is crazy. It changes so fast. And I just so everyone knows, Bruce Irving is the guy I go to find out about social media because it moves so fast, and I could easily spend hours and hours and hours. So what I do is I listen to Bruce's podcast because I learn what's going on. And then I share that information with my members. But Bruce is like the guy. He is like my go-to marketing is I go to Bruce for marketing.
I love it. I try to, you know what I call myself now? I'm an experimenter, right?
You are, man. You try everything.
Yeah. Like I'll try it out. And then what I do is I report back what we found. Like for instance, YouTube shorts is something that has come on the scene. I mean, they've been around for a little bit, but I feel like YouTube has really figured out how to, first of all, monetize YouTube shorts, which is important to draw in creators from TikTok and Instagram. Right. But also before, they used to be not the cohesiveness between shorts and long form content. And that means like if somebody watched a long form content piece of yours, Donald, like maybe you did a podcast like this, you put it on your YouTube channel, and then you produced a short, which is similar to a TikTok or Instagram reel. They wouldn't show that short to someone who's subscribed or watched your channel because they didn't know how to do it. But now they figured out how to match those two together. So if you create shorts and really grow an audience creating shorts, which is shorter form video, they will then suggest your longer form videos to those people who have watched or liked your videos, which is important.
Very cool.
And I think that's important for a couple of reasons. Number one, YouTube's the only platform that has monetization for creators figured out well. Like TikTok has a monetization platform where you can get paid to do reels and Instagram. And then TikTok has the creator marketplace, but you have to have so many subscribers and have to have so many million views in order to qualify that for the average person, it's not feasible. YouTube is, once you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, you're monetized.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
And then you can, I mean, shorts, it's a little bit more, but once you're monetized on YouTube, all the content that you create, if you create good content, you can actually make some supplemental income on that.
So, and for people who are like listening or watching this right now, so shorts are basically, the format is different. It almost looks like a reel or a TikTok kind of. It's full length, right? Is that what they call it?
Exactly, full screen. It's vertical. It's vertical video, 9:16. So think of it as YouTube's version to fight TikTok and Instagram Reels. So any content that you would create for TikTok and Instagram Reels, you can upload to YouTube as a short. And the shorts have been really doing a couple things. Like they're getting a lot of views because YouTube's really pushing them out to people to build up the platform. And if you're struggling, like it's hard to build subscribers on a YouTube channel, and it's hard to build long form content. Like anybody can make a 10-minute video, but to make a good 10-minute video that people want to watch is really hard.
That's tough. That's tough.
So it's hard to build subscribers for a YouTube channel in order to get monetized, but YouTube Shorts gives you the ability to do that. I think it's going to really, affect TikTok and Instagram.
And just like, and like, I think like I think we talked, or one of the people in your mastermind group is in my coaching program too, and they were saying that you mentioned that anytime a platform is trying out something new, like YouTube's really pushing shorts, they really, really push you organic. So it's like hot. And
Right.
now's the time you want to get in before it becomes like standard. And then they start, taking off the throttle on it.
100%. Like TikTok, right? TikTok 2 years ago, you could really build a quick following, a large following on TikTok 2 years ago. Today, it's really hard. It's a lot harder to grow a following on TikTok today. It's still possible, way more possible than Facebook, but it's a lot harder to do than it was a couple of years ago. And the reason YouTube is pushing these shorts is because in January of 2023, that's when monetization for YouTube Shorts starts. Yeah. So if you can get started today and get that 1,000 subscribers and the views that you need in order to be able to be monetized, starting in January, you can start making money from your shorts.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool.
Which you can't make money from. Like, you make money from TikTok and Instagram because if you're a restaurant, someone watches your TikTok or your reel, and then it makes them want to order from you, right? Like, that's how you make money.
Right.
But you can do that on YouTube. You could do that same thing on YouTube. Then obviously Google owns YouTube, which means people search for things and YouTube pops up. And if you make good videos, you can get monetized. So you make like money both ways. You get money from people watching your content, and then they'll want to buy from you.
That's like the best of both worlds, right?
It's the first time that a business that's local can monetize audience across the world.
Yeah. And the one thing that I think I love about YouTube is, like, and Bruce did mention it, it's owned by Google.
Yeah.
Come on.
You don't think Google's
they're going to support and promote their own brand. You know what I mean?
Now that YouTube has shorts and people love short-term or short form content, you don't think that when someone goes to search pizza near me, that Google's going to put their YouTube shorts on the front page? Of course they are.
Definitely. Yeah. It's a no-brainer now. Yeah.
Yeah. And they haven't figured out where they can split the revenue with the creators. So, you get 50% or 55% and YouTube gets 45%. They have a really good revenue share.
Yeah. Stephanie from Slam Dunk Pizza, she said that, you took her through, she's in your mastermind group, and she's also in my coaching program. She said you took her through how to do some shorts, and she put up a short. She said she got like 1,500 views in like less than an hour.
Yeah, we were on the call. This week we had a call Tuesday.
Crazy,
and I said, I talked about shorts. I'm like, Stephanie, put a short up there. Take one of your videos that you have for TikTok or Reels and just upload it to your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
In 20 minutes, she had 900 views. Just like while we were on the call. She's like, that's crazy.
I know. I did one. So after I talked to her, I was like, because I always like, all right, Bruce always knows where the fucking shit's going, right? And he knows where the trend's going. So I was like, all right, you know what? And I never put up a short. So I put up a short yesterday. I got like 1,200 views in less than an hour. Yeah.
You're never going to get that on a long, you will eventually on a longer form piece of content. Like, the only thing I would do right now if I was a restaurant is Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. I would throw Facebook in the trash can because it sucks and blows. Wouldn't do anything on Facebook. I would create videos on my phone, like not on the app, but on my phone in vertical form. And then I would upload them to TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I had a video that was on an Instagram reel, and this account has 30,000 followers. So it's not a tiny account.
Yeah. That's a good account.
But the views, so it is part of this is Instagram now and TikTok and YouTube. It got a combined 75 million views on this one video.
Holy shit. Are you serious?
On all three channels. Yeah. So just to give you some context, this video, it was a meme. It was like a funny meme video, 7 seconds long, very easy to create. It got 44 million views on Instagram. It got 22 million views on TikTok, and it got about another 15 million views on YouTube.
Oh my God.
Now, to give you some context, on YouTube, it gained the channel 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers.
Wow, that's really
which is huge. They got monetized with that one video.
With one video, they got monetized. Yeah.
One video.
How many subscribers do you need to get monetized?
You need 1,000 subscribers. So for long form content, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in 1 year. Okay. For shorts, you need 1,000 subscribers and 10 million views in 90 days.
Holy shit.
The 10 million views, like I just started for one of the clients we work for. I just started a YouTube channel with them 30 days ago, and it's a pizzeria, and they already have 150 1,000 views, and we just started the channel from 0 30 days ago.
Oh, wow.
So it's not impossible to get there. It's very, as long as you're, I would say, like, if you're trying to get monetized, you already have an advantage because you probably have an Instagram account and a TikTok account, or one at least. I would just take all of your archived videos that you have on Instagram and TikTok and start uploading 2 or 3 a day to your YouTube channel, especially if you're just starting out. And then you should get monetized within 90 days.
Yeah, YouTube is. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you are missing out right now. Everyone, I'm telling you. If you have a restaurant,
100%.
Yeah,
if you have a Gmail account, you probably have a YouTube channel. You
probably do. Yeah, you actually have one.
Yeah.
They make it pretty seamless to integrate your stuff together. Gmail and Google, they want you to stay, just like everybody. They want you to stay in their platforms.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I've never thought of YouTube as a place for local businesses to kind of spend time and energy because it was difficult. I think this is the opportunity, and this is the time to really start being like, all right, what can I do with my YouTube channel? How can I use shorts as a way to get to that monetization level? And then once you get there, then you can think of, all right, now what do I want to do with longer form content that maybe I've always wanted to do on my YouTube channel, but I didn't have the resources or time or energy to do it.
Yeah. That is so cool. That is so perfect. And then, let me ask you a question. Do you ever see a future where there's no Facebook?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everything has its time and its ending. I think Facebook is deeply headed to the metaverse, but I think they're way too early.
The metaverse. Yeah, the metaverse is kind of cool, but I think it's way too early for it.
It's definitely cool, and I definitely think it's the future, but I think they're way too early for that. But for them, they're looking at it as an investment, right? Like, to them, it's early and it's great, but they're going to be, when it is time for the regular folk like us to get on there, they're going to be the people to watch. So Meta itself, I don't know if as a company, I don't think we'll go anywhere, but Facebook, the way we know it today, I don't think is a place where if I was a local business, I would spend a ton of time. Listen, if I was a local business, depends on where you're at, I guess. If you have an established Facebook following, keep posting there. But if you're a new restaurant that's opening today, I mean, I would start a Facebook page, but I wouldn't spend any energy worried about how to grow my Facebook page. I would just kind of cross promote from Instagram to Facebook because, Facebook's the only platform where you'll never reach anybody more without spending money than follow you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's totally pay to play.
100%. Like, if you have 1,000 followers, no post you ever do is ever going to be. I don't want to say never, but highly unlikely that post will ever reach more than 1,000 people.
Exactly.
Whereas on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, it's 100% impossible. And not only is it possible, it's probable.
Yeah. And TikTok, a lot of people didn't know what to do with TikTok. And they're like, well, how do I use this for local business? How would you suggest, let's just say a pizza place. How would a pizza place use TikTok for a business?
I would throw up 2 videos a day if I'm starting on TikTok about everything I have on my menu. You don't have to, it's not a dancing app, so get that out of your head. That's 2 years ago. It's not dancing. It's more of what Instagram was a year ago. That's what TikTok is today. It's maturing. So the audience is very much maturing, but people look at TikTok as TV. Right. Like Instagram was Instagram entertainment. Exactly. People, if you look at who and when people look at TikTok, they look at TikTok differently than any other social media platform. They go to TikTok to, like you said, either it's becoming a place where people go to learn, like it's becoming almost like a Google where people go to search for things, how to tie a tie or how to fix a tire or how to use Excel. Those are videos that are
on there a lot.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would do every video I have. I would do every item I have on my menu. I would do in like a recipe. Try to make it as short as you possibly can because attention spans are not high. And then I would use ads. Ads on TikTok are very cheap right now. And where Facebook took some targeting away because they got in trouble for privacy, TikTok is owned by China. They don't give a shit.
They give no shits.
Right. So you can get a ton of targeting done with TikTok.
They'll target everybody, man. They don't care.
They don't worry about that privacy concern like I know the government does with TikTok, but TikTok itself is not concerned about that.
So you heard it from Bruce. Right now, advertise on TikTok because they don't give a shit. They will show it to as many people as they can. Yeah, because they want to keep it out there.
They're not worried about the controversy or trouble like Facebook is.
And you don't have to have a certain amount of followers to do ads.
Not for ads. For for like live videos, which I would do,
Yeah.
you have to have 1,000 subscribers
1,000
or
you do,
followers on TikTok. You know what's hot on TikTok right now? Believe it or not, there's a couple things. Live videos of just people putting up in their kitchen, right? Like for pizza places,
Yeah.
they just put their phone up and go live. And then
I saw that the other day too. And like, but there was like, now you got to play this shit out a little bit. It was just like, it was a live feed, but like there was nothing going on. It's like, and I saw like somebody walk by. I'm like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this?
yeah, I would do it in prime time. Like I would do it Friday night when there's a lot going on.
Yeah. It was like, I was like, guy walking by.
You know what other two things are
off
hot
camera.
on TikTok lives?
What?
One other TikTok lives that are pretty popular are, one is where people sleep. They literally just put their TikTok live on and people watch them sleep.
Are you serious?
I swear.
Okay, that's we want to talk about. We got some dysfunctions going on in the world, and right there.
And then another one is like people will just put their TikTok up on a like a iPhone holder, right? Play a little background music like jazz, and then just work on their computer. And people just get soothed by seeing people work on their computer, like doing their homework.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. You never know what people are looking for.
Well, you know what it is? If people are trying to escape their life.
Yeah.
That's why we go. That's why streaming services, social media. That's why it's huge. Everybody wants to escape.
But if you think about that, none of those are controversial or politics or fighting. It's all like
another thing too.
Yeah,
it's not polarizing.
Yeah, it's just like you know what? I need someone to hang out with. I'm going to put this TikTok live on and watch them in the kitchen.
Have a camera right behind me. Like this would be very kind of meta in the sense that I would do a camera of us talking together on a computer. There you go. Right.
So I did that on a podcast. I
tested
it out. Yeah, I tested it out. I told you I test shit out, man. That's what I do. I did a podcast and I use an app like you're using StreamYard. I use Riverside. So what I did was I just put my phone up on a holder and I put TikTok live on, and I got like 1,200 people watching us live record a podcast.
That's awesome.
But it's like, what the hell do people want to watch that for? I don't know, but somebody wants to watch it.
Somebody wants to watch it. Somebody's interested.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So yeah, at the Restaurant Success Summit, Bruce is going to talk a little bit about TikTok ads.
Yep.
And another thing he's going to talk about is guerrilla marketing.
I like this one. And I have a little different take on guerrilla marketing. I think when people think of guerrilla marketing, they think of guerrilla marketing 1987.
Yeah.
Right? Like you hear the word guerrilla marketing and most people be like, oh, that's what I used to do back in the old days of owning my restaurant. I used to do guerrilla marketing. Like Instagram, TikTok, email. Like that's the modern day guerrilla marketing. Guerrilla marketing is just getting attention for your business without spending money.
That's all it is. That's exactly. That's what guerrilla marketing. Guerrilla marketing is a low budget. It's basically bootstrapping.
Exactly.
Low budget. I'm driving traffic. I'm getting attention. It's mostly getting attention.
Exactly. That's all it is. Now there is offline measures to do guerrilla marketing, which I'll go over a couple of examples that I have at the summit. But if you think about guerrilla marketing, just think about it this way. It's how can I get attention for my business without spending any money?
Exactly. Yeah.
Or breaking the law.
I had someone the other day, I mentioned guerrilla marketing, and they were like, oh, wait, I got to get a gorilla suit? Like, no, dude,
I mean, that's kind of guerrilla marketing, right?
Well, you get a guerrilla marketing. Yeah. You could get a mascot suit. I mean, I think there's a Instagram page, and these guys run around in these gorilla suits, and there's 3 of them. They run around, they go like to grocery stores, and like, and they're like grabbing like the funniest one I saw was there at the grocery store loading up the grocery basket with bananas. Like, I mean, the thing's like piled up with bananas, and then they're running over, trying to run out the door, and then the security guard's chasing them. It was crazy.
That's actually a good video though, because that's going to get attention. Video. It's going to go viral.
Yeah, got my attention. Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, what is this? These guys in these gorilla suits. And the funny thing, it's the company, they sell the suits. That's what they do. That's what the company is called. I think it's called Chub Suits or something like that. It's like Cub Suits. It's crazy.
You know what else I had? I had a client. Have you ever heard of the website Cameo?
Yeah, Cameo. Yeah. That's where the guys come and do they do like videos for you, like the famous people.
Yeah, celebrities or celebrities or whatever. So I had a client that we did a Cameo, and it cost $75. So it's not guerrilla marketing because it costs money. And they did a video. They paid a person that was on a TV show that was local to their market. Like people who lived in their market would know. Cost $75. And you can't on Cameo say, hey, say how great you love our business, because it's like business. You can't do that. But what they did do is they said, hey, we're opening our next location. If you could just say congratulations to the team, that would be awesome. This video got, I'm going to pull it up right now on my phone because it's on their TikTok page. They had 0 followers on TikTok, and they had 0
followers. And
0 followers.
Cameo, they had a cameo just saying, hey, congratulations to your new location.
Yep. And this, I'm going to tell you right now how many views this video got. 250,000 views.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Because and it's like people recognize the person.
What's the name? What's the name of their account?
I didn't ask him, so I don't want to give out their name. I'll message you. I'll message you offline.
Message me. I want to check it out because that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I've heard of Cameo. Yeah, it's where you have celebrities like, and I know a lot of people do it. Like they have someone wish them happy, wish someone in their family happy birthday. Just really easy things.
Yeah, like I want to get George Costanza to say hello to you guys because I love Seinfeld. So I want to try to see
that
if he's on there.
Awesome.
Do an intro for the session.
Is he on there?
I don't know if he's on there. I have to check.
Alexander.
You got to be careful though, because they did
there's some crazy priced ones. Trust me.
Crazy price ones, and some people aren't good at it. So this one particular lady was really good at it, and she did a great job. And then they did it again with an athlete, and he sucked. It was terrible.
Oh yeah, see. Yeah.
But you don't get your money back. It's just like, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Cameo. That's a good inside trick. Cameo.
Yeah, go check it out. Cameo.
Check out Cameo. You should be on Cameo doing stuff.
I don't want to. I mean, maybe I will.
Hey,
nobody wants to pay for me.
Sport Pizza Marketing. If you want the best pizza in town.
Yeah, right. Get your ass on YouTube Shorts. That's what I'd say.
Get your ass on YouTube Shorts.
Let's do it, buddy.
That's it. Definitely.
So yeah, I'm excited to talk. I'll talk about TikTok ads, which I'm excited about. I'll share probably more about Shorts because it's
TikTok ads and Shorts will be probably one session, and then you're going to do a session on guerrilla marketing.
Right, guerrilla marketing, which I did a video on, but I'll go in a little bit more details and give you some more examples of guerrilla marketing very cool. For the modern day era. For the modern day person, as of October 2022. Yeah, no gorilla suits. I don't think there's any gorilla suits in my session. I think a gorilla suit or a T-Rex suit, that's guerrilla marketing to me. So it's not really guerrilla marketing in the sense that you probably got to buy the gorilla suit and the T-Rex suit, right? You know what? I think of that and I say, you know what? Most people will be like, I got to buy a T-Rex suit or a gorilla and have them stand outside of my business. Yeah, I think they should do what you said. Pay someone to rent a gorilla suit and then go do funny stunts around your city. Yeah. Like how funny would it be, like a pizza place, 2 T-Rex sitting at a table trying to eat pizza with their little arms. Yeah, or like a gorilla carrying 27 pizzas out of the restaurant, right? And people are like, just don't make it obvious. Like it's just a normal routine, and then you get people recording it and then posting it on their social profiles. That's viral shit right there. Yeah, it's like, oh my God, I was at Joey's pizza place, and a gorilla almost knocked me out the door. Yeah, but don't make it like a scene, right? Like the gorilla should walk in like he's just a regular customer. Just a regular guy. Can I have 27 and he has a stack of pizza boxes there that he grabs and he just walks out with a stack. Your customers would be like, what the hell is going on here? That's good stuff. That'd be hilarious. I hope somebody does that and tag me on it because I want to watch it. Yeah, I want to see that stuff too, man. I think that stuff's hilarious. I think you and I both have that kind of off sense of humor. Yeah, I think you need to have a little bit of an off sense of humor. I work best with people who, I don't want to say don't give a shit, but you can't. Don't give a shit. You can't give a shit. You can't be scared. You can't make waves if you care. You know what I mean? If you have a serious message, you want to get your message out there, you got to have this kind of I'm going to throw this devil don't care attitude, and I'm just going to go out there and get attention. Yep. You want to be respectful, and you don't want to offend people, but you can't try to please everybody. That's the worst thing you can do. Yeah. And we see. And I work best with people who we have a couple clients who have that same mentality, and they're not afraid to throw shots at their competition in a fun way, which is fun. It makes it interesting. I had someone the other day. There was a pizza company out there called Toppers. Remember Toppers? Yeah, they're like a franchise, right?
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
do like really aggressive, like in your face marketing. And I think they had an ad they put out that says, "Hey, we treat each pizza with love and care, just like we did your girlfriend last night."
That's great.
I'm like, damn, that's brutal.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Most owners though will be, if 100 people comment and 2 have a negative comment, they'll focus on those 2.
They'll focus on 2 negative
instead of the 98 funny ones.
I'm telling you. Here's my other thing I would tell you, and I would warn you. When you try to get attention, when you try to market your brand, you will have haters.
Of course.
Embrace the haters.
Yep.
Because I'll tell you right now, unless you start getting some people that are making comments, you're not pushing the button enough. You're not pushing the envelope to get attention enough.
Yep.
I love my haters, man.
I don't love them. I hate my haters, but I love them.
I love, you know why? Because they inspire me, man. It's like, that's awesome, man. At least I did something that hit a chord with you.
I know, and I fucking hate them.
Yeah.
But they're assholes. But what are you gonna do?
They are assholes, though. But you know, I kind of pity them in the sense that they're just stuck in that lot of life, and they just have this negative attitude.
True.
You know where I post, man. I got somebody like I'll post something. I'll make I'll put a post up. I'll get some negative energy vampire just wants to suck the life out of it.
True. You're always gonna have that, and it's kind of like how I look at people who leave 1-star reviews.
Oh my god.
Like why
you have a whole good thing about this about people who leave 1-star reviews. No one likes you.
Yeah,
you suck.
Listen, nobody likes you. Listen, 2-star reviews, 3-star reviews, but generally, if you leave a 1-star review, it's something that you could have went to the person and said, "Hey, this is what happened."
Yeah.
Nobody likes you. Anyway, if you left a 1-star review out there, nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Nobody. Sorry, it's true.
No one likes you. No one respects you. No one appreciates you. You suck, basically.
Yeah, because no matter what you do, say you visit a restaurant, no matter how bad it is, you could at least put 2 stars, right?
At least.
Like 1 star is you're just a bitter person.
1 star, yeah, you suck. I mean, you suck bad. I mean, I'll say it too. If you leave a 1-star review, you suck bad.
I mean, I don't generally leave reviews in general. I just don't, like, especially if I have a bad experience, I just don't go back. That's my review.
I just don't go back.
Yeah.
I go out of my way to tell my friends don't go there too.
Yeah, exactly. Like word of mouth. Like I'll be like, if someone asks me that place sucks, don't go there. But I won't go on the website. And I was like, we should start a business where you review people who leave reviews.
That would work, actually. That would actually probably, I think, very, very, very popular.
Like Yelp started a business where people leave reviews for businesses. We should start a business where people leave reviews for people who have left reviews.
Yeah. And then you do some it's like, businesses, they know your address, stuff like that. We should do it where we review the people who leave 1-star reviews and we leave your address.
Or your Instagram handle or TikTok,
or your
right?
Instagram handle. We tell people where you are online. Yeah.
Phil's full of shit. Look at all the 1-star reviews he's left everywhere. He's just mean.
People, I mean, some people just love misery.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Listen, I've never been to a business. I don't know. I've never been to a business that was so bad that I wanted to leave a 1-star review. Like ultimately, I always think like, yeah, I may have a bad experience, but at least, I mean, that's still a person trying to make a living.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the person that puts them out of business, even though they sucked and they probably shouldn't be in business. I don't want to be that person that makes it happen.
I've done 2-star reviews.
Definitely. Me too.
That's as low as I go. A 2. Yeah.
Me too. And even that, I'm just like, you know what? I don't even go back. I just don't go back. Like you said, tell your friends not to go there. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
And usually, or you call the place.
And I'll tell you right now, normally it's like I try to get resolution with the leadership team, with the management team. And if I don't, then I put a 2-star review up. And if they, now here's my thing. If they contact me to apologize and they're sincere, I'll take it down.
True. Which most businesses should do.
They should, and I will. If they reach out to me and they're really sincere, not assholes about it, and not like someone's having a bad day,
right.
But if they're really, really sincere. I was up in Spokane. I stayed at a hotel, and there was like no shampoo, no conditioner, no body wash in the shower. So I go down the front desk and I ask the girl, "Hey, listen, there's maybe I'm wrong, but there's no shampoo." Oh. She had this attitude like, "Oh, okay." And she just stood there. I go, "Well, can I get some shampoo?" It was like 7:30, and I had to be at a meeting at like 8, a little after 8. And so I was like, "Can I get some shampoo?" Well, yeah. Well, you should have let us know. Well, I didn't notice it until this morning when I was getting ready to get in the shower, and I noticed there's no shampoo. So I come downstairs. I didn't notice last night. So now, from now on, though, every time I go to a hotel, first thing I do is I check the bathroom, make sure there's adequate supplies, right?
Yep.
But she gave me this attitude, and then she says, "Well, I'll call housekeeping." So it's like, it was like 7:30. So 7:45, no one's there yet. 7:50, no one's there yet. So I call back at the desk. I'm like, hey, it's been like 20 minutes. I haven't seen anybody here. I really need to get in the shower and get this thing going. I'm going to be late already now for my meeting, and I like to at least wash my hair. And then she's like, she on the phone, she gives me this heavy,
sorry to inconvenience you.
And she's, well, housekeeping doesn't come in till 8. I'm like, whoa. You knew at 7:30 housekeeping doesn't come in at 8, and you didn't tell me then that you weren't going to do anything until 8 o'clock, and you're going to make it someone else's problem. I said, listen, I know the room next door to me is empty. Can someone just get a key and go to get the shampoo out of that room? I mean, help me out here. I just want to take a shower. And she's like, well, I'll call housekeeping will be here. Probably housekeeping will be in like in 5 minutes. It was like 7:50. Housekeeping should be in any minute. I'll call them as soon as they get. I'll call and leave a message for them. 8 o'clock. Nobody shows at my door. 8:10. No one's at my door. I call back to the front desk. Listen, I really need some shampoo back. Okay, like really bad. I've already called my client and said I'm going to be late. So I'm going to be late, but I really need the shampoo. Well, I called housekeeping and told them, I don't know what I can do for you. Can you just, you can't find me some shampoo?
Oh anywhere? My goodness. This person didn't want the job. They didn't want to work.
They did not want the job. So they got a 2-star review.
That's understandable. How about this?
I was livid. Just livid. I left a 2-star review. Within an hour, and it was on TripAdvisor. Within an hour, the manager replied, sincerely apologized, called my room to apologize, left a voicemail there, called my cell phone to apologize. So I took it down.
Oh, there you go. How about this? How about we compromise?
He was very nice, and he apologized, and he understood. And he says, and then they basically said, we also now, just to let you know, we do keep shampoo behind the front desk. So if anyone ever comes up to us, they would know that we do have
So in the future, if this hotel forgot your shampoo and they have it at the front desk,
we're not waiting for someone to make it right. Well, we can fix it right then, right?
All right. How about this, Donald? I have an idea. How about, in order to leave a 1-star review, you have to make a video of it.
You got to make a video of the 1-star. That would have been a good video.
It would have been a good video. And I feel like most people are afraid of video. So if they have to make a video in order to leave a 1-star review, they just won't do it.
They won't do it. That's a good way to do it.
It's very easy to just like make a fake name and profile and leave a 1-star review and anonymously.
So Bruce will be at the Restaurant Success Summit. You can grab a ticket at restaurantsuccesssummit.com. If you want to grab a ticket, please get your tickets at the restaurantsuccesssummit.com. I got a few seats left. Remember, I do cap this at 50 people. I'm very, very close to selling out. It always sells out every year. Bruce has always been very, very generous with his time and helping us out at the summit. So I always really appreciate that. If you need to reach Bruce, you can always get him at Smart Pizza Marketing. Is that still the best place to get you?
Yeah, that's fine. Smart Pizza Marketing. All our links are there in contact form if you want. Whatever.
And you have a couple podcasts out. How many? Name some of your podcasts you have. You got Pizza Marketing.
Yep, and then the Marketing Club podcast. So Smart Pizza Marketing is
Club one, yeah.
Pizza marketing, not pizza, but like pizza. If you like pizza or restaurant, that one's interview entrepreneurs in the pizza business and talk pizza. The Marketing Club is more like what I find from experimenting with marketing. I share in shorter audio form, like 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Like today's episode that came out was all about YouTube Shorts. So if you want to learn more specifics.
That just reminds me of something. I just want to remember when Clubhouse was out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Now, did you see LinkedIn has audio rooms now?
I didn't. Somebody had an audio room. I don't remember.
Yeah. Now LinkedIn is trying to be Clubhouse. Now you can do an audio room now.
Is Clubhouse still a thing?
I think Clubhouse died.
I think there's some people who still use it, but
there are some people who still use it. It got just too crazy. I mean, just people arguing. I don't like that kind of energy.
The audio is terrible too. Like anybody with an
Audio is
iPhone
terrible.
can use it, which is great, but the audio is just bad. I'd rather just listen to
It sounds like that. It's like
100%.
it's horrible.
I'd rather just listen to a podcast.
I'd rather listen to a podcast. Yeah, if I listen to anything, my go-to stuff is like a podcast. I love podcasts. I listen to Bruce's Smart Pizza. I actually do listen to his Marketing Club. It's some of my favorite ones. What's some of your other favorite podcasts out there that you like to listen to?
I used to like Social Media Marketing Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It's the social media marketing show that Michael Stelzner does. That was a good one that I listened to for a while. I got a little stale lately, to be honest with you. But that's a good one. The one I've been listening to a lot is My First Million with Sam Parr and Sean Purry. Sean was with Twitch. Do you remember the app that we used to use called it was the first app that we did live videos on? Blab. Do you remember that?
Oh, Blab. Yeah.
So Sean was the founder of Blab. He created Blab.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. And then Sam created the newsletter called The Hustle, which is like marketing, news, politics a little bit. And they had a couple million subscribers on that. And they do a podcast called My First Million. And it's just business ideas. And they have guests on once in a while. It's just it's kind of like what you and I are doing now, but with them. And it's just, it's one of my favorite ones to listen to. And that's kind of it. I've been not into podcasts. I've been like kind of working and listening to YouTube a little bit and focusing, but those are my two go-tos.
Yeah, listen to your Marketing Club one. There's your Smart Pizza one. I also like The Game with Alex Hormozy.
I do too, but that's more for me. Like I like Alex Hormozy. He does a good job, but it's a lot of funnels and things that I'm just not into. But if you
I'm in the funnel, so
perfect for you. Like,
for me,
you do that. So if you are a business, like if you are a consultant who wants to scale and do funnels, and the thing about Alex too is he's not just talking from theory, which a lot of people do.
No, he actually,
He's done it.
He's done it. Yeah.
I watch his YouTube channel. I don't listen to this podcast, but I watch his YouTube.
I love his YouTube channel too. He's just a character, man. He's got great energy.
I like that fact that he's just like no nonsense. It's like, just here's the facts. This is what to do. Take it or leave it.
You need to start wearing like a breathe right strip.
You need a breathe strip and a mustache.
Breathe strip and a mustache. That's what I need. I just can't pull off that. That's a pretty heavy duty mustache. If you've never seen Alex Hormozy, go check him out.
I can't grow a mustache, so
I can't grow a mustache. Nah, doesn't work for me.
No, me either.
Bruce, always a pleasure, man, having you on the show. I appreciate your time as always, my friend.
Thank you. It was a pleasure being here.
If anybody needs to get a hold of Bruce, please reach out to him at smartpizzamarketing.com. Go check out his YouTube channel. He also has quite a few podcasts out there. Both of us are both committed to any way we can help you, build your brand, strengthen your team, and increase your profits. We're both game for it. So thank you.
Thank you.